Okay, now I can talk. Because the last vlog was so much fun, I thought I would do another one and just continue. God, say hi to God. Are you religious? I'm not too religious. My mom got me that one, and I thought it's nice to have a little corner for God. I don't know, for me personally, I tend to say, or I like to say, that my religion is just positivity and being nice and kind to people and also being grateful. I feel like gratitude is the key to happiness, and I feel like every religion in the world should maintain like basic things like being respectful, being kind, being thankful each and every day. And I feel like religion these days is more like pay me 200 euros and you'll be blessed or something. I don't know. I just, whatever makes people happy and whatever does not cause pain or inequality or whatever, right? So, yeah. Um, I'll now continue to work. I have my... Can I please work in my brain? My bottle of water right next to me, and I'll drink this up. And then the goal is to drink at least one more bottle of this. And I have hardly drunken out of this, so I better get started. Hello. So, today is a new day, and I went to work. It went really well. I think the kids do like me. I mean, it would be a rhetorical question to ask if kids like me or not. No, so the problem is they are not they are not on the level they should be on, and it's kind of frustrating to know that students just have to work their way up to where they are supposed to be, and then when you see, okay, like if you have a look at the curriculum also, I should stop saying like all the time. I should know better, because I tell my students not to use filling words and then I do it myself. I will pay attention to that and try to improve myself. But yeah, I think overall, even though I torture them and I'm like, you need to get this, you can get this, and even when they use the wrong, basically it's about tenses, they didn't really get how to use the tenses correctly, and I just tried my very best to explain it to them. But after having the impression of being a drill sergeant, because every time they made a mistake I was like, no, rethink, or like think about the sentence again and try to spot the mistake and correct yourself. I think even after that they like me, because sometimes you can tell from like little things. Because for example, yesterday they went on break. They always have like a 15-minute break, and yesterday, or the day before yesterday even, they went on break and never came back. So I had to go outside and be like, guys, do you mind if you come inside? And then yesterday I was like, okay, please note the time and come upstairs after 15 minutes. And then they came upstairs, I think 3 minutes later than it was discussed. I mean 3 minutes is not, it's not a problem, but still I'm always like paying attention to what I said and what I want them to do. And if you start just saying, oh, okay, it was only 3 minutes, then the next time it's going to be 5 minutes and then 7 minutes and so on and so forth. So yesterday, after they came back 3 minutes late, I was like, I don't really have to say anything on your time schedule, do I? And they were like just looking at the ground being like, oh, okay, this is embarrassing. And today, that one girl, she was like, can you maybe tell us an exact time when we are supposed to come back? And I was like, that's so sweet of her to ask me. So she And then I was like, oh, that's really nice of you to ask. And then I told them a time. And who had guessed it? They came, I think, even 1 minute earlier. And that's like a nice success for me, because for me it's so important that I connect to the students and that they like me as a human being. But at the other hand, that they also respect me and that they have the impression of actually learning the language and working on their deficits. So yeah, that was a success. And I'm a hot, sweaty mess, as you can tell. Powder is not functioning anymore. But I will sit down and guess what I'll be doing? Working on my term paper. What's up? So I'm back home. It's so weird coming home when Marvin is not here, because usually I'll come home and he'll be like, how was it? What did you do? Did I tell that I met a friend? So I was gone, and I was gone to meet a friend because she's going to be going to Amsterdam for, I don't even know for how long, but it's going to be way too long. So we just try to spend a couple of more hours together, because I rarely see her, but I love her. I love her attitude, and she belongs to the category boss ladies as well. And I just admire her. Whenever I'm with her, I feel like it's only good vibes, and my good vibes and her good vibes add together, and then it's just, we're like in our own bubble when we speak and when we just, I don't know, I really love that. And I wished more people were like that, because what I noticed is here in Germany, most people are so annoyed by so many little things, and also tend to be not grateful for little things, and they can explode over the tiniest things. For example, Monday morning, taking the train to uni. Everyone who came into the very full train was so stressed. Like, you could see in their facial expression how the stress was on. And I was like, this is Monday morning, you guys. How can you be stressed out like this? I don't know where to start to talk about this topic, but in general, I just have the feeling that a lot of people waste so much time just getting frustrated and being negative about so many things. And because I'm a person who just tries to be positive all the time, and when you try to be positive, a lot of positive things will happen. And I'm a big believer that when you think positive, when you try to see positive things in every little thing, then so many rewarding things will come to you. And yeah, so the friend who I met, she's just like me, and we need more people like that. We just need more people who try to be positive, and less people who always complain, who never have enough, who just get annoyed by so many things. Because that's so exhausting. It's so much easier to be happy and to be grateful, just as I said in an earlier clip. Because I think being happy makes you so free and so lightweight, and it's very satisfying. Yes, I thought maybe I can do a whole video on that topic, also as a reminder for myself, because sometimes it's really easy to be happy, and then when things add up, it's really hard to get yourself mentally to that place that you remind yourself, stay calm, everything is going to get solved sooner or later, but don't be stressed. And yeah, that is it. And I guess I have to do something on my term paper. But these in-between breaks just give me life and give me a great motivation. Tomorrow I have to work the whole day, so I really need to get cracking. Bye. I just wanted to say something. A lot of people are curious to know why I am so thin. And this is also a very big topic, but I always say drink enough water. It's not a secret, but so many people just neglect when they are thirsty and then will eat some garbage instead, and then they'll be curious why they gain weight. And I don't know how the scientific what the scientific side says, but I'm pretty sure that there is a lot of truth about the fact that they say 80% is what you put inside your body and 20% or even less is doing exercise. So drink your water, people. So I try to maintain to drink round about 2.5 to 3.5 liters a day, and then I try to keep everything very simple and natural. So neglect processed food, and when I eat processed food, I really try to differentiate if it is necessary that I eat it, because in my opinion, when I eat something sugary, I want it to taste like a 10 out of 10 and not like a 7 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10 or an 8 out of 10. I want it to melt in my mouth and to create a beautiful mixture of flavors. So yeah, and I would say the key to everything is just being consistent and to involve it in your everyday lifestyle so you don't think about it, because once this is empty, I'll straight go to the sink, fill this up, and then drink it throughout the day. I don't think about it. When I meet friends or we do like a girls' night out or night in, I'm not the kind of person to go out and party. But when we do stuff like that, I enjoy myself. I had I would say a period where I was just so strict on myself and tracking everything and macro counting and calorie counting. And looking back at it, I'm like, why didn't I live? Because for me, that's not living. That's not enjoying yourself. Life is about enjoying yourself and being happy. Maybe it made me happy knowing that I hit my macros and that I hit my calorie goal. But yeah, just wanted to say that. I am hungry, so I'll make myself some pasta. Can't be bothered to do anything else. It's not packed with nutrition, but it needs to be something that I can do very quickly. So I'll just do, I think it's aglio olio, when you just have oil and then chilies and oil, salt, pepper, that's it. And I really like that. So I'll be doing that. So you press, and then it just comes out like this, and then I need a knife, and I also need my second hand. So this is all going in. Dinner is served. This looks very sad, but it tastes really good, I promise. Yummy!